What's up, you guys? So, Solange Knowles just recently revealed what's been going on with her for the past few years. A lot of people have felt like Solange has been kind of low key. Like, if you follow her social media, you'll see her now and then, but she hasn't been as out and about as she used to be in the past. Really since her divorce. But she just recently revealed like the debilitating health conditions, like plural, multiple health conditions that she's dealing with. So we're going to get into them in this video. Solange has always been known for her musical talent, her artistry, and her unique voice in the industry, but recently she opened up about another side of her life. And that's a side filled with challenges most of us never see because she has what's called invisible illnesses. And in a heartfelt Instagram comment, she shared that she's been quietly battling 3 chronic illnesses. Now, I know I might not pronounce these right, but postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome is one, POTS, mast cell activation syndrome, and Sjogren's syndrome is the third one. And so her health journey has not been easy. In 2017, she had to cancel a highly anticipated New Year's Eve performance in Johannesburg. And at the time, she revealed she was dealing with an autonomic disorder, but she wasn't ready to fully disclose the details of her condition then. And this period marked the beginning of a long, painful process of figuring out exactly what was wrong with her. By 2018, Solange had been diagnosed with POTS, MCAS, and Sjogren's syndrome. And for many people, it can take years to get an accurate diagnosis, especially for conditions that are as complex as those. So we know that Solange has been going through a lot for the past few years. But she chose to keep her health issues to herself, and in her Instagram comment, she mentioned how difficult it was not to let her health issues become her identity, and that's something that a lot of people living with chronic illnesses can relate to. And so let's break down these conditions: POTS, MCAS, and Sjogren's syndrome. POTS is a disorder of the autonomic nervous system, which means it affects bodily functions we typically don't control, like our heart rate and blood pressure. And for those with POTS, standing up can cause an abnormally high heart rate, leading to dizziness, fainting, and extreme fatigue. And so Solange shared how debilitating these symptoms can be, making it hard to perform or even do regular activities. And then there's MCAS, and this condition causes the body's mast cells, which are involved in allergic reactions, to malfunction. So as a result, people with MCAS can have severe allergic reactions to seemingly normal stimuli, like foods or environmental triggers. And it's a condition that can affect many parts of the body, from the skin to the respiratory system. And then there's Sjogren's syndrome. That's an autoimmune disease that primarily affects the glands responsible for moisture, leading to symptoms like dry eyes and dry mouth, but it can also cause widespread fatigue, joint pain, and other systemic issues. So Solange's health conditions have had a huge impact on both her career and her personal life. She's been known for her high energy performances and artistic presence, and these illnesses have made it hard for her to maintain the pace of her work. Y'all see she does stuff here and there. She's had to cancel performances and take time away from her schedule to focus on her health. So in her post, in her Instagram comment, she expressed gratitude to Dysautonomia International, an organization dedicated to supporting people with disorders like POTS. And you see, she also acknowledged the Spoony Community, which Spoony is a term used to describe people living with chronic illnesses. The idea comes from the spoon theory, where each spoon represents a unit of energy, and people with chronic illnesses often have fewer spoons and must carefully ration their energy throughout the day. But despite these challenges, Solange remains committed to her art. She's continued to release music and participate in projects, but at a pace that accommodates her health. Her 2016 album, A Seat at the Table, resonated with so many people because of its themes of resilience and self-discovery, and now her health journey adds another layer of meaning to her work. Solange has been very vocal about how difficult it can be to live with an invisible illness, particularly one that people don't always understand. It's hard enough dealing with the symptoms, but it's even harder when those around you can't see what's wrong. And it goes back to what Solange said when she announced that her and her ex-husband were separating. In her social media posts announcing their separation, she made it sound like her health issues led her to sit down and reflect on her life. And when she reflected on her life, she realized that she didn't want to be married anymore or shouldn't be married anymore. Solange confirmed her split from her husband, Alan Ferguson, in 2019 after 5 years of marriage. And the announcement came through a candid Instagram post in which she talked about the physical and spiritual transformations she had experienced in the 2 years leading up to the separation. She explained that her body had forced her to slow down and confront her fears, which led her to embark on a deeply personal journey of self-discovery. And she explained that the decision to part ways with Alan Ferguson, who is a respected music video director, was one that came with a lot of reflection. She talked about the importance of living in her truth, despite how ugly or full of love it might be, and she made it clear that she was dedicated to protecting the privacy of her personal life as it evolved. So in total, they had been together for 11 years before their separation, and Alan Ferguson had directed some of Solange's most known work, including the videos for her album, A Seat at the Table. Solange also addressed her health issues in that same post, revealing how her ongoing battle with an autonomic disorder had contributed to her period of self-reflection. And although she didn't directly link her health struggles to the end of her marriage, she made it clear that the physical challenges she faced had been a significant part of the personal transition she was navigating. And so now we know the full story of what she was dealing with at that time. We know all 3 diagnoses. So you guys leave a comment and share your thoughts on Solange finally revealing the invisible illnesses that she's been going through. Are you surprised to hear that she's been ill, or did you already suspect something was going on with her? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching.